I'm Duncan Brady. We're at Toyota of Dartmouth with the all-new 5th generation Toyota Rav4. This is a very, very important car for Toyota, and the sales figures for this car's predecessor explain why. Last year, the 4th generation Rav4 sold 427,000 examples. Now, to put that in a little bit of context, Toyota's own Camry, which was the best-selling passenger car in the US from 2002 to 2016, that car sold 343,000 cars last year, 20% less. All that to say, it's very, very important for Toyota to get this car right. This is a small crossover SUV designed to compete with cars like the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Nissan Rogue. Now, up toward the nose with this car's front end design and grille, we see a lot of inspiration from Toyota's larger vehicles like the Tundra pickup and Highlander SUV. Toyota utilizes an interesting design principle with this car's wheel wells. If you look at the geometric cladding around the wheel, it appears to grip the top of the tire, which emphasizes this car's off-road capability. The new Rav4 has up to 2.5 inches more ground clearance than the car it replaces, which is really impressive. Along the profile here, we see a nice upward sloping character line, which contributes to this car's lifted up look. The car we're looking at today also has a couple of exterior options, including roof rack crossbars and blacked out emblems in the rear. All Rav4s for 2019 benefit from an all-new 2.5-liter dynamic force inline 4-cylinder engine. This motor makes 27 more horsepower than the engine in the car it replaces, and its 203 horsepower peak output makes it one of the more powerful cars in its class. This car benefits from a new 8-speed automatic transmission, up 2 gears from last year's 6-speed, and that pays off with improvements in both acceleration and fuel economy. Expect the new Rav4 to hit 60 in the low 8-second range, and fuel economy is up 4 miles per gallon over last year at 30 mpg combined. This conventional 8-speed automatic also avoids the droning soundtrack of the Rav4's CVT-equipped competitors like the CR-V and Rogue. Now, the car we're in today, the Rav4 LE, has a 7-inch multimedia touchscreen infotainment system with Alexa and Google Assistant capability and Apple CarPlay compatibility. Even on this base model Rav4 LE, Toyota has managed to incorporate some attractive, high-quality materials for this car's interior. We have a stitched, soft touch material on the dash here, and the steering wheel and center armrest both feel great. Now, the center console in the new Rav4 is 1.5 inches wider than the center console on the car it replaces, and I really, really like the feel of these rubberized directional HVAC knobs and the rubberized buttons in the center there. One of the strong points of this infotainment system is a real physical volume knob, which we greatly prefer to the touchscreen interface in the Honda CR-V. Left of the gear shift here, we see the Rav4's selectable drive modes. All Rav4s allow the driver to select between Eco, Normal, and Sport mode, and all-wheel drive equipped Rav4s add Snow, Mud and Sand, or Rock and Dirt mode for any driving conditions you may run into. Higher trim levels offer an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and a JBL 11-speaker 800-watt stereo system is available for those requiring a little extra thump. One of the special things about this entry-level LE is that it includes all of Toyota's active safety features, which they call Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. That includes pre-collision braking with pedestrian detection, full-speed radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, automatic high beams, lane tracing assist, and road sign assist. One of the major factors which limits rear seat leg room in a car like this is its wheelbase, the distance between the front and rear axle, because the manufacturer has to squeeze 2 rows of seating in that limited space. What Toyota has done with the 2019 Rav4 is stretch the wheelbase by 1.2 inches, which allows for a little more extra leg room in the back. I have plenty of room behind my own 6'1" driving position, and I'm really impressed with the headroom here. Toyota has made some important revisions in terms of the Rav4's cargo area. It's 2.5 inches longer, and the distance between the floor and the ceiling of the cargo area has increased by 2.2 inches. Also, with the 5th Gen RAV4, this finish plate and the load floor of the cargo area exist on the same plane for easy loading of all your cargo. The removable load floor shows off the RAV4 spare tire, and flipping it over reveals a plastic grippy surface perfect for loading muddy or wet cargo. Wrapping up, among its closest competition, the entry-level RAV4 LE is the only car with adaptive cruise control. It's the most powerful, it's the most efficient, it has the longest range and the most ground clearance. This car is very important for Toyota, but it's safe to say they nailed it. I want to thank Toyota of Dartmouth for having us out today, and if you want a new 5th Gen RAV4, this is the place to get one. Thanks.